It happens every time. Did I say Erin Christine?
Woo!
Now this side loves me more. Erin Christine?
Woo!
Let's do like row, row, row your boat. Let's do it right. Row, row, row your boat gently down. Row.
I'm confused.
Y'all not go to church kid on shit. Okay, give it up for Erin Christine. Thank you. Thank you. Look at my dysfunctional family over here.
That's us.
All right. All right. Last night they made me follow Angie Ritchie. Tonight they made me follow Allie. Fuck you guys are trying to do to me, but I'm not that good. But we'll try it. See? No. It's funny because I was in Williamson County the other day and I was really bored. So I tried to drive really fast and yell down the road, "The president's still black! I'm gay! And I just had an abortion!" Thank God I was driving the General Lee because I would never have been able to outrun that fucking sheriff and his dog. Crazy. One thing I'm really happy about, football is back. Yes, real football. I don't know about this fantasy shit. We're the guys here tonight that play this. Come on, don't lie. I mean, your girlfriend's kicking you out. I told you not to talk about it for one fucking night. I dated a guy for 2 years, and we literally broke up because he would not explain to me what this fantasy shit was. And I'm like, okay, is this like Dungeons and Dragons for jocks? Or about to say the people who used to beat the shit out of the real people who really played Dungeons and Dragons in high school? You know? And I'm like, do you like wear like a wizard hat and a cape when you watch the game? I don't get it. So, I mean, being a woman, we have to know everything. That's part of the inner controlling bitchiness that we have. We're wired, hardwired. I have to know everything. I don't know how to play fantasy games. I love real football, but this fantasy shit, I don't have a grasp on it. I just don't get it. Like, you gotta sit somebody out, they get so many points, blah, 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 whatever. So last year that we dated, he went to the draft, and you ladies that date these guys know exactly what I'm talking about. It's like a 42-hour fucking event. You know, they have all these players, they come home shit-faced and whatnot, and they want to have sex. I was like, wait a minute, honey, we had fantasy sex. I was awesome. I had like 8 orgasms. We were on the tabletop. We were in the kitchen. And the guy that was playing for you, amazing. When is your fireman friend playing next week? Because I think you're going to have to be benched. Literally, we broke up after that because he didn't know if I was lying or not. I'm like, well, that's part of the rules, honey. You don't know, like I don't. So for a while, he's like, guys, I'm staying home tonight. There's like a fantasy, like, phantom in my house. Erin's way too happy. So that was it. But I like watching real football, but none of that fantasy stuff. I just can't get with it. Another thing I do is I spend a lot of time. Holy shit, that's my hairdresser. Oh my God, you said I didn't believe you. Oh my God. Now I'm happy. Now there's 4 people I know here. All right. Yeah, she can highlight. Someone complimented on him, actually. That's her right there. She works over on me, so I don't remember your name. I'm sorry. I probably wouldn't be able to. I mean, I've been drinking.
No.
But another thing I like to do is look up stuff on the internet to make sure that all my stuff is legit, because, you know, there's no original ideas anymore when I try to make jokes. And I was like, you know, people do porn jokes, people do this and that. So I was like, is there anybody sick enough to do like a retard porn? And besides me, there is. And I Googled it, and it's called Getting Down. So after I watched like the first hour and a half, I came back to watch the rest, and I was like, this is really bad. Because I had like, there's a smaller joke, because I have Cinemax On Demand, and they were doing like this throwback of Willy Wonka, like the original one, not the fucking whacked out one with Johnny Depp, the good one with, you know, Gene Wilder and stuff, and They did like one, like, it wasn't just about retards, though, they threw in the midget aspect to it. And they called it Oompa Loompa Humpa Palooza.
Woo!
And not only was the, like, you know, visually, like, stimulating, the songs were just as catchy like the original Willy Wonka one. It was like, come with me, and you'll see some really freaky midget fornication. And it was like, chocolate rivers, they're doing like 69, blowing up the tubes and shit, they're honey violet, pretty awesome. But that one's mine, you can't Google that one yet, that's all mine. My gay stepbrother emailed me, and he got laid off from his job, so him and his partner are starting a line of board games. His name is Philip, and his partner's name is Bradley, so it's Phil and Bradley. I'm like, that's pretty cool. He's like, yeah, we're going to do a twist on the old classics. I was like, okay, go ahead and pitch it to me. You know, like, you let Brad pitch to you. Come on. He's like, well, here you go. The first one is Handyman Land, followed by Boot Shoots and Ladders, Hungry Homos, Tranny Operation, Adam's Apple and Ovaries, both. And then my personal favorite is Perfection. And I was like, well, what the fuck is gay about perfection? He was like, well, this is the best part. The piece of the puzzles look like Brad Pitt's abs, and you gotta put them all together before the timer runs out, or they pop up in your face. Oh, yeah, that's my favorite. Angelina Jolie and 9 kids have to sign off on it first before I can sell it. And the Malaysian kids were paying 3 cents an hour to make it. We have to adopt a few more to get the line going up. The other day I was experimenting with one-liners, trying to bring back the classic. See if I can just mess around with them.
You're cut off.
Woo!
Yeah.
And light break. So I was rewriting some classic one-liners. I was like, why did the chicken cross the road? Here's the big secret, people. That's where his drug dealer lived. Old MacDonald was a meth head. O-M-O-M-G. What else do you think that fucking chicken was always back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth? Put the pipe down, little chick. Other ways to do that. What's the difference between a pizza delivery man and a gynecologist? This is a good one. They both get close enough to their work to enjoy the smell of it. Wait for it. But if they eat it, they're fired! One last thing before I go. I don't know if you guys watch a lot of TV like I do. I watch a lot of movies too. I have a lot of issues, obviously. But they are going to make a movie about Barack Obama. They just don't know who to cast as president. Their first choice, naturally, was Morgan Freeman. And everybody was like, well, who's going to narrate it? So, he's out. Their second choice was Samuel L. Jackson. And Mrs. Obama stepped right in and was like, that ugly-ass gap-toothed motherfucker is not playing my husband. He played like Ike Turner or some shit. He can't be playing my husband. My husband don't beat me. He's Barack Obama. So, finally they got Samuel L. Jackson, and he's cool, he's hip, you know, he can kind of pull it off, and he was doing really well, and they started doing scenes on Air Force One, and he just kept jumping up going, there's motherfucking snakes on this motherfucker!